Hello, everyone. Good evening. Good morning. Welcome back to the office. We have a pretty exciting update in OV2 slash Onverse, and that is what we are going to dig into first. Let's get right into it. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a shorter and earlier, obviously, as you can tell, live stream tonight because do hopefully, if all goes well, have some exciting plan for tomorrow. I will be keeping you updated on the community post tomorrow if everything works out. But yeah, we're gonna mainly do two things today, and that is OV2 slash Onverse and Shenmue III. We did the other one last night, so we are gonna do OV. Well, we are doing OV2, but we're gonna do Shenmue III tonight as well, since we did Yakuza. Sorry, my mind kind of just hit me. They're like, what was that name? Yakuza 0. We did Yakuza 0 yesterday. I had a little glitch with the live stream. Hopefully you guys could see the live stream. I don't know. It was, we had a little technical difficulties behind the scenes. And it never did really fully work itself out. I don't know what happened. Hoping that doesn't happen today. But let's get started. This will be a great test to see if something's messed up with my YouTube studio or not. I hope not. Hope this will all process and go through the system fine, because the one yesterday definitely did not. So let's get started. Yeah. IceFall, Splatball has returned. Well, it's always been here, but it's always been limited to VIP, and I'm not VIP. I need to see two things before I become VIP. Well, three things, and now one of those has been fulfilled, which is the return of IceFall and Splatball. VIP had access. I did not. Now, thankfully, it is open up to everyone. Still two more things that I need to see before I become VIP. Number one, I want to be able to buy my villa in the Volcano World, and I want to see lighting. Yeah, I want to see lighting. I don't know. I mean, that's kind of, they don't really care. Developers don't really care. Unfortunately, whether I want it or not, I'm not really that much of an important person, and that's what I want to see before I become VIP. Obviously, to buy my villa, and that will be coming, hopefully soon. And then I need to see the lighting. They need to get the lamps to work, the ceiling lighting, the floor lighting, the disco lighting, everything that I used to be able to click and light up and use the little green switch and light up around the house. I want to see that. Until then, they're not getting my VIP money. They might get little donations from me here and there when I need more CCs, but I will not be doing VIP until I actually properly do the lighting. So anyway, for now, though, we do have the games. Yes, we do have the games. The only problem is, now back in the day, there were a lot of folks on the OG Onverse, so the games were always full. I briefly looked at IceFall. I've not looked at Splatball yet, but obviously the amount of players at any given time, especially this time of night, is quite a bit different than it was back in the day. So the chance that there's going to be people in these games, maybe. There wasn't anyone in the moment in IceFall, but we'll see. Yeah, I'll be excited to show you. Welcome, Tyler. Yeah. The only problem is like I just mentioned about showing the game, is I need to get at least one other person to join. Otherwise, we're just sitting in the lobby. But we are going to try. We're going to go look at each other real quick. We're going to collect some of our points, come back in case there isn't anyone, maybe someone joined, and I can sneak in there. Hello, Professor Samsung. Welcome. Good to see you. I've been seeing all your comments. I still have a few to reply to. I will get caught up. It's been a little busy today. Busy day today, but I will get caught up on all the comments. Appreciate it, as usual. But let's take a look at IceFall. So right now, over here it's blank, which is not the greatest sign. That means no one's playing. So I'll quickly kind of explain. Again, you can probably look up. There's a lot of very old YouTube videos. You can see all the folks in here playing. But the best way to describe this one is, so you get everyone here, and these are ice blocks. So basically, at random intervals, one of these ice blocks will break apart and fall. And you obviously do not want to be on that ice block. So you kind of get a few seconds when you kind of tell that the ice is getting ready to break. And so you got to jump from one to another one. And that continues on. One by one, each one of these ice things break, and you got to be able to do a jump. I don't know if this game has it, but back in the original, there was a double jump. If you hit the space bar twice, made you jump a little bit farther. And you're basically fighting with everyone else to get to the last remaining block. Whoever is on the last block, the last one that hasn't gotten destroyed, wins the game, and you get extra player points. During this process, there are, or at least I haven't seen this game in action yet, but in the original, there were also player points kind of spread throughout, like little blue player points that you could pick up. So you got points that way. You could also, I don't remember if there was like a snowball thrower or something like that. I thought I remember there being like a little snowball thrower. You could hit people and knock them off of the ice. So, like, let's say someone landed on the ice, and you can hit him and make him jump over the edge if a bunch of these other blocks are gone. So that was the basic premises of that. That was a fun game. I did good. I won some rounds here and there. I was not the greatest, but that is IceFall. No one's here right now. Again, the volume of folks on here is significantly different. I don't even know the exact amount. Like in the hub, there's a handful of people in the front, but no one's playing right now, obviously. But let's take a look at Splatball. But I wanted to make this is a big announcement. I hope I'm able to get in this game when folks are there. But it's finally here for everyone, and then you can kind of walk around here a little bit. Yeah, I see. I'm noticing some of that glitching here too that I noticed yesterday. So I don't know. I'm starting to wonder if maybe I need to get myself a new monitor. Yeah, I saw this in Yakuza, the same little glitching thing. So I'm starting, because this monitor is very, very old. It would take me a while. I've had this monitor for a long time. There is a backstory to this thing, but this monitor is like probably getting close to 15 years old at this point. Maybe not yet, but it is getting close to 15 years old. So might be time to consider getting something else. But now that I got a newer laptop, it didn't really make sense on my old laptop. But yeah, I'm noticing this glitching there. Now it's glitching it up there. Like, that's not normal. And I noticed the same thing in Yakuza, so I'm wondering if this monitor is bad. It could be maybe it was my connection. I mean, my connection seems like it's pretty good in the laptop anyway. I don't know. I can look under the monitor later, see if maybe... So, yeah, so if you want to, again, no one's probably going to join, but if you right-click on the snowman dude, maybe. There used to be a way to, like, you could join a queue. And I'm not really seeing that here. You can still just buy tickets. I might not, maybe I can't do it because there's no one in here besides me right now. I'm not sure. But yeah, you'd have to like join. And it is free. It doesn't require any player points to join. But yeah, right now I'm not sure why. It's just kind of there. So maybe it's still a little work in progress, but it is open for everyone. Just there's no one here right now. So, and that may be how it was before. Maybe now, as long as you're in the lobby, you automatically join. That could be too. Again, it's really kind of... my favorite minigame of here is probably going to be the next one, which I'm going to show you now, and that is Splatball. The other ones were cool. These were fine. These were like basically kind of like puzzle games. That's not open yet. Trials of the Ancient Cultures, not open. Obviously, when that comes out, I'll obviously do another update live stream for you. Splatball is basically like a laser tag type of game. But it's like a laser tag, splat ball basically. Yeah, like a laser tag with the paint, like a paint gun game type thing. that's basically what the idea of this is. And this is really fun. But again, you kind of see the rules here. Free entry, minimum 2 players. So again, this one's blank as well. So again, it's unfortunate I just don't have anyone else in the game to do it with. But we'll come back to this a little bit later, see if anyone's in here. Oh, okay, cool. So I left clicked on here. Purchase for free. And now it puts me in here. Okay. So double left click on the guy, and probably the same for there. Now it's waiting 22 seconds to see if anyone else joins. Yeah, that would be nice. That would be nice. Maybe down the road, but this was pretty much easy back in the day. This was pretty much easy. Any time of the day, you could find like a dozen people. Often the lobby would fill, and they'd have too many players, and some people would have to wait. So now we're just waiting. Now we're idle, and it's just going to be basically sitting here until someone else joins. Otherwise, we could leave match. Well, it's not letting us now, but... Well, let's go back to IceFall here. And let's see if the double click works here too. Well, there we go. All right, so again, it put us in the queue here. It's gonna wait 30 seconds. Normally back then, everyone would have to join within 20 seconds. Then you have like a 5-minute match, similar to Splatball. May have been more, may have been less, but I think it was at least 5 minutes. Do the round. While the round was going on, if you didn't make that round, you could join the wait list for the next round. Very similar to how a lot of games are in Roblox. If you ever get into like these games that my kids like to play, like the dressing games, the competition things, and all the other sort of dress to impress, that sort of thing, you join in some of these games, you get into lobbies, and then you can wait again. That's similar thing like that basically. But right now, yeah, and it's just kind of we're sitting idle here. And as soon as we go out, it'll I have a few people that are friends on there. Now, if Jasleen was online, I might message her because she's kind of sort of a fan of the channel, I think, and she would probably join. But I don't know these guys too well. I'm familiar with their names, but I don't know them that well, so I feel kind of weird asking that to join for the live stream on here, but Jasleen, if she was online, she probably would. Let's take a look at our Volcano Island. I don't think... Yeah, so there's like only one person right now on Volcano Island. The hub, there's 13 people. So in the hub, that's everything within the main area of this game. There's like 13 people. Back in the day, it would have been easy to have 13 people in this one lobby for IceFall. And then there'd be another 13 in the lobby, back and forth, plus in Splatball. But unfortunately, it just hasn't gotten to the level that Onverse was, unfortunately. But it is back, so that's a pretty exciting update. I'm definitely going to try and keep, even if I can't stream, I'm going to try and keep an eye out on these two games, like during like more normal people hours on Saturday, or days maybe I don't have to work an evening, or on one of my days off in between Uber runs or something like that. I'll go in more normal hours, see if there's any folks in here. I'm definitely interested. Yeah, I just found out like a couple days ago, I saw the update and the patch notes that these were good. So Ancient Moon's not up yet. Janet Forest is not up yet. Candy Coast. I would like to see these as well, but again, like I mentioned in the beginning, my two bugaboos, the two things I want to see is the Volcano Island, be able to purchase my house, and I want them to actually finish the lighting and make the lighting proper. It needs to be that, And if you remember, Yeah, it does. And they're doing good with the progress, and we just need to get more folks in. The more folks that get in, the more money probably that they're going to get into fund and develop as well. Obviously, so I try to spread the word as much as I can, but it's like I don't have that much of a reach, unfortunately. Obviously, if you remember from our last update, we have our bicycle to let us go a little closer. There were some updates supposedly done here as well in the volcano world. Um, how? Let me see how exactly they worded this. No major ones, and I don't think we can purchase homes yet. But okay, so minor volcano island changes. That's in the latest patch update. There are a few things, a few glitches and stuff they fixed. And there was apparently some glitches with the Splatball guns. They fixed that. Obviously, we can't see that until we can get in there. And then it was the update. That was 1.21, the latest update. 1.20 released June 7th. That's the one. They fixed some of the ambient lighting. They made nighttime look a little bit brighter. Something about seating tags. I don't really know what that is. More Volcano Island and hub decor. So they're adding a lot of the Volcano Island furniture and stuff like that, probably in anticipation of these houses opening up. And then the big one, Splatball and IceFall are now free and no longer require VIP. They fixed some stuff with the weather. And then they also updated the version of Unity, which, again, really not affect us, but obviously, fixing a game, updating a game engine probably will fix a lot of bugs, so that's, I'm assuming, good. I don't know. It went from 2021 to 6.4, which is kind of an interesting number. And I'll show you guys again real quick if you weren't on, exactly which one of the two houses that I'm kind of still sort of debating. The setup, unfortunately, is still the layout's a little different then, so I don't think I'm going to have my exact house that I did, but I can have it pretty close. I need to see the prices, see what's available, which one's not, and kind of decide from there. But if we cross the little thing here, see, that's not glitching too bad, so I don't know. I mean, this monitor's done good. This monitor's been through a lot. It's been through multiple houses. I've had this around for a while. But this is definitely no 4K 60 frames per whatever monitor. This is a very old school monitor. I don't even know if it's 1080p or it's old, but it's an old Dell monitor. It works. Again, the whole sort of situation of how I came across this is a whole story for another time, but kind of got it used, I'll say that. And so I can't really have to say how old it is, but I think we're getting close to 15 years on this thing. So the two that I'm looking, this is one of the main ones I'm looking at. Now, this is smaller than my original. See, in my original, I actually had one that looked like that. I kind of forgot until I looked at old pictures where it had an upper deck and a lower deck. This one actually will be cheaper when it comes out. And nope, we don't have a little thing like our apartment, so unfortunately, nope, not for sale yet. Inside, pretty similar, except we have walls here instead of the upper deck. Again, I'll have to see, but I kind of like this because this is kind of on its own little hill, and there's a little kind of volcano area here. This will actually, I showed it to you last time here. If you go to right about in this little patch here, it'll drop you into the little secret hidden area. I think it said there was like one other person here. I don't even know where they're at, but so I'm kind of debating between that and then the one that's up on the hill over here. Yeah, I do love having the bike here. Makes it go so much quicker. Yeah, we purchased the bike last time, and yeah, 10,000 player points, but so worth it. You know, if you don't want to spend the expensive money on one of the vehicles or the flying dragons or whatever, this is perfect. Only requires player points. Just gotta kind of grind at it, you know, a little bit. But we were over 20,000, so I said, screw it, you know, I'm just gonna get it. And we're already back over 13,000. We had a good player point. We're gonna go back in the hub, and I will do, since I have it online, I will do another player point run like we like to do. There we go. And you can equip your tool targets. So, like, I have the little ray gun thing. If you have the nets or whatever, you can use those while you're riding the bike. So, very convenient. And yeah, it's worth it because you just walk through so much quicker, you know. But there are a variety of houses. I don't know if they're going to add more. Yeah, it's just kind of unfortunate right now that we don't. Yeah, so I'll show you guys where, you know, like I said, this would possibly be it. We go through here. It goes this. They had this in Onverse as well. But again, it does kind of feel like things are laid out a little different. Like, I don't feel like my old villa was in exactly the same spot. I could be wrong, but I feel like it's been a really long time. And then we kind of go down this secret little area. We can pick these things up. Usually can get some good player points out of those. There's usually at least a couple of them down here. And then, you know, all these things respawn after a certain amount of time too. If I can actually pick it up. There's still the glitch of them kind of not always, you know, responding correctly. But yeah, it's a very yeah, that'll be cool. When we'll get some time we could join and we could actually, as long as the two of us are on there, we can play. We can play those games. So we can do all you need is 2 players for both of those. Now, IceFall would be fun. IceFall, I think, would be even neat, even with 1 player. Splatball, obviously, is like a laser tag type game, paintball type game. You kind of need, obviously, 2 players. But IceFall could be fun, in my opinion, even with a single player. But yeah, we could definitely find a time where we can both get in there, and yeah, as long as the 2 of us are in there, we can play those games all night, you know. All right, let's go back. Let's just for the heck of it, we'll see if anyone's in there. Yeah, I'm not gonna spend a lot of time, but we are gonna try to do some decent amount of Shenmue. Obviously, unfortunately, I can't stay up super late tonight. But let's again just for the heck of it, see if anyone's in here. It's interesting. It still shows my name in there. I don't know if they will announce it if I. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay. So I can leave it as long as I leave within the 30 seconds. Okay. All right. Let's draw. Okay. Yeah, this is a little different. This little area here looks a little different. They definitely tweaked this around. This looks a little different, but it's still the same concept. But yet, no one's here. But I mean, this is really cool. I wish I could kind of. This is actually a pretty big area. This is I don't really know what game I can compare it to, honestly. I'm sure there's some kind of a Steam game or old retro game. I just can't really think of what to compare it. But yeah, I mean, there's like, it's almost like a Call of Duty or something like that. You know, I think. Isn't that Call of Duty with the multiplayer or whatever? But it's very similar where it's got that vibe of you got ramps, you got a lot of places to hide in and hide around and Although they said the rule about no camping, but yeah, you could hide in little secret spots and try to get people. There's no like teams or anything like that. You don't have a red team, blue team. Everyone's just basically against each other, and I think depending how many hits you get player points, and then if you are the highest, you get extra player points as well. So yeah, FPS is probably the best way to put it. Yeah, but yeah, you got ramps, you got like areas here, like little platforms to walk around in, and I had a lot of fun with this. Now, was I really good at this? No, I was definitely not the best. I don't think I ever won matches. But yeah, that all kind of makes very similar to that. Except this is definitely a multiplayer thing. You're not like, unfortunately, I wish you could have computers, but they don't. They never did in Onverse. Maybe they'll consider doing it at some point. Um, so let's head over. At least we'll check IceFall one more time, and then we'll do one more run. We'll do a run through real quick. But yeah, unfortunately, it's not going to be. Yeah, back in the Onverse days, I could about any time of the day or night, I could have been able to do matches with folks, do it on live stream. But now it's just okay. That's interesting. So I don't know why it doesn't. It should probably, in my opinion, it should probably just completely take your name off there in the 30 seconds because it's free to get a ticket anyway. So that would be one suggestion if the developer would watch this, which doesn't, but I'm pretty sure. But yeah, maybe just automatically remove the name, not have to do it within the 30 seconds. That'd be one suggestion I would have. But yeah, IceFall is fun though. It's really cool. I wish I had gotten the VIP so I kind of saw the folks testing it out and stuff. But they may have special events too where people join at certain time of days or whatever. But yeah, like right now it says there's like 15 total people in the hub. I mean, there are a few folks. Everyone's just kind of hanging out here like they always do. They're usually just hanging out here. Yeah, there's our friend Razmataz, Zidane. Yeah, see, this is probably like 99% of the folks on ovTwo right now. They're all just kind of hanging out here. Now, if everyone here would actually like join one of the games, it would be a blast. It would be cool. Stormy, which is kind of a name I remember from Onverse. Fire, that is a familiar name. I don't know, or some kind of a equivalent to Fire. There's some kind of. I remember someone's name having Fire in it back in the day. Stormy's very jumpy. I think Stormy's been having some a little too much coffee or something there. So yeah, I mean, it's cool to hang out with folks here. And Stormy just said K. I don't know what that's for, but she is a little hyper. I don't know what she's just jumping everywhere. Oh my god, that's hysterical. She's gonna jump on my head. Hey, she kind of jumped on my head for a second. Stormy is very that's enough coffee for you. We got to keep off those ice mocha whatevers that you ladies like to drink and eat a little bit of those. She's just going. I don't know where she's going. She is just. Of course, all the folks with the red, I believe that indicates they're VIP. Well, you'll see the VIP with the little the V symbol anyway. I'm not really sure because they're red, but like this Zidane is not VIP, so I'm not the only. I think Razmataz is not VIP either, but this Lou X or Cher. Oh, Lou X, there's two folks there. Lou X is VIP, Cher is not. Now, see, if you don't want the bike, you can ride around in one of these bears too, so you do have options, but I think those cost the cash coins. Those are a little more expensive. But the bike works perfectly for me for picking up player points, you know. But yeah, everyone's just kind of sitting looking at each other. No one's really talking unless they're talking directly to each other in private message, which you can do. You can do private messages. You could do general chats. That's the light blue down here, the general chat. Or you could do a friends where you send a message just to your friends. You could do shouts, which go, I think, to even to like every one of the worlds or whatever. So there's different levels of chat you could do. Uh, let's head over to the free shop real quick. Yeah, I was kind of hoping. I had a feeling there might not be a lot of people, but I at least wanted to do the video show it to you guys. Maybe we'll get lucky on a future live stream. I'll probably before I start like a normal live stream at night, I will double check just to see if folks are playing the game, and we could do that before a regularly scheduled programming. Oh, you got AFK. That's kind of cool. These are all like the free shirts and stuff like that. I don't think I've grabbed this one yet. June 2011, like I said, this was, they had back in the original Onverse, they had a t-shirt design competitions. You could design a t-shirt, submit it, and if you were chosen the winner that month, you'd get your name in the, well, you could say, congratulations to Jenny. You get your name in there, so you get a little shout out, and then people could buy your shirt, and you get all free items, Here we go. Got Halloween 2010. That's like older than one of my kids. Shows you how long that game was around. But yeah, they imported that all over, which is really cool. I really appreciate it. Again, how they got those assets, I don't know. But they reverse engineered this game, and they got all these assets downloaded somehow and got it into the new game and the new game engine. I don't know how they did it, but that's our two developers, AP. Yeah, it's produced by AP because it's the two people who developed the game. Their first names start with A and P. I forgot their names. But again, not a lot for me to buy because right now I'm just waiting for the villa. Once the villa opens up and I can purchase it, we're going to have a lot more room, and I can start buying more furniture items from the home improvement section over here. But yeah, right now there's really nothing else I want to do with my apartment, so I'm just waiting for that to open up. We still have our free buggy, but the thing with the buggy is that you can't do the tool targets, so we can't pick up the points. We'd have to exit out of the car each time, and that's kind of annoying. So that's what really gives you that advantage with this bike. So you can go quicker, but then you just, boom, pick it up and continue on. So that's very, very cool. But yeah, we'll just do this one more round, and yeah, we're going to get to Shenmue. We'll look at the game one more time for the heck of it, but again, everyone seems to just kind of want to hang out in the hub, which, I mean, that's pretty similar, I mean, even back in the Onverse days, folks were hanging out in the hub or whatever, but, when you have potentially hundreds of people online at any given time, yeah, you have a dozen people hanging out in the hub, a dozen people in Splatball, a dozen people in the IceFall, and again, we just haven't really gotten to that volume yet, and it is later at night. I'm sure if I come down here, at like 3:30 in the afternoon, there's going to be more. It just I'm on with the live stream so late. It's like I'm just typically not going to probably see a lot of people in the game. But all they really need is one other person, like I said. So yeah, we'll be able to do it, and yeah, you just need two people, and it will let you play as many games as you want, which is cool. I mean, obviously those games are a lot more fun. It's about like Splatball. It's cool to and IceFall, both of them really. It's really cool having like let's say a dozen people in there, and you got people trying to knock you off the ice from different angles. When you're doing a Call of Duty type game, you got people in different spots that you can try to get. So it's a little bit more fun when you have a big group, but you really technically only need two. So yeah, you can think of I haven't done a lot of Call of Duty and those type games, but yeah, you could, how would a lobby be if you only had two people in there? Would it be as fun? I mean, yeah, you could probably do it, but it wouldn't be, as exciting. So that's a kind of a similar vibe to it. But hopefully it continues to grow, and like I said, maybe I'll get lucky and a future live stream, I just happen to notice somebody in there, and we can play it on the live stream. But right now, we're just continuing to collect player points. I got 286 cash coins. I still got a decent amount there. We got a decent amount during with when we were gifted those 12 yellow keys. And we can go to the casino. I think I have at least another blue box. I don't think I have any red boxes to try and, with the red keys to try and gamble those off. But other than that, there's really not a lot of updates. Like I said, the biggest thing is that the games are now open to everyone, and they are still working on the volcano world. What I suspect is they're probably they want to finish all of whatever else they have to develop in the volcano world before they let you buy the houses. So, but again, since I've been kind of bad at following their Discord. I don't exactly know what stage of development they are on with that. But yeah, I hope the community continues to grow. I'm trying to promote it the best I can through these live streams, and hopefully folks find it. Hello, John. Good to see you. Welcome. Just saw not sure if I missed you earlier, but I just saw your live stream chat there. Always good to see you. I know I probably threw you off, not expecting to be so early. Like, what? He came out at 11 o'clock? Yeah, came out a little earlier because I'm hoping to wake up early and have some exciting plans. So yeah, stay tuned. If it all works out, I will have a community post in the morning. But I am hoping to go on another Route 66 adventure, a little bit of a follow-up adventure tomorrow. I've been trying to plan for this. It's still kind of a last-minute thing. I've been trying over the past couple of weeks since I come back to kind of plan this little leg out, but I've been trying to figure out, because we are going to be going a longer distance, so I have to kind of plan out the time because I'm not staying overnight anywhere. So I'm going to have an even longer drive back, but I will keep you guys updated via community post. Probably, hopefully, again, like I did last time, we'll have some shorts. But yeah, this is probably part 2 of our Route 66 adventure. Part 3 will be a little easier for me to do because it will be a shorter distance. It'll be closer to Chicago. I still have to do a little planning for that, but this is the one that's going to be a little bit longer of a distance, but we're supposed to have some pretty good weather tomorrow, and I don't exactly have any plans or anything going on particular. Weather's supposed to be nice, so I wasn't sure. We had some storms earlier in the week, which I thought might ruin it. We had some rain, but it seems like things have gotten better, so it doesn't appear to be anything tomorrow other than, fairly warm. 70s. It might be a little on the warm side, but again, we're going to be spending a lot of time in the car in the AC as we did last time. And yeah, I haven't even edited the last videos yet, but they'll all be released pretty close together because I haven't done a lot of regular videos. A few little minor things, but they'll be released pretty close to each other. Yeah, we'll continue on this for a few minutes. I'm just going to try and get to like 14,000 maybe here. We're at 13,618. I don't know. Maybe not. But yeah, I do want to get into Shenmue pretty soon. But since I don't get into the game too often, I kind of want to collect points while I'm here. Again, maybe we'll get lucky and we'll find someone in one of the 2 games, but there's someone out there, player point hunting too over here. Who do we got? Great 719, also VIP. And here's where you can get the bicycle. These are all the cars that I think you can get. But the bicycle is right back here. Again, it's 10,000 player points. It's a little cheaper if you have VIP. That's one advantage of VIPs. Everything's a little cheaper, so it would be good to get it when I do get the house, because then I can get items at a cheaper rate. So great 719. Not sure what they're doing. She's on a hoverboard. Hoverboard is another way you could travel. They're a bit more. Oh, that's an OV. Oh, that's an OV1 too. It's got the Onverse logo on it. Cool. I like that actually. I don't know how much that costs, but that'll look kind of cool. But it's going through these hills and stuff so much quicker on the bike because yeah, this normally takes a little bit of walking to do, but I think it's so much nicer on here. I don't feel like there's a lot of people, as many that do player point hunting, maybe. But there used to be a ton of people that would just be going through here and picking these up. And I don't know, a lot of times it seems like I'm the only one that's doing the player point hunting. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get the 14,000. We haven't. Oh, I was going to say, I don't think we're going to have a 14. We just got a big one there. That was a couple hundreds. I think this is kind of the edge of the screen. Yeah, you can't really. This is like one of these like areas you can like no clip out of or something maybe. No, you can actually go through here pretty deep. Again, I don't know what that glitching with the monitor is. Ugh. Don't know what that's going on with that. Yeah, I think we're going into the back rooms here or something, but they were definitely back in Onverse. I know there was a ton of areas. They really did cool with the development back then, where they had a lot of secret areas. Like you had to do the special jump things and the little things that launch you places if you launch at certain angles, jumped or whatever. You know, and the community was always kind of helping each other, figuring out how to do it. But there's always a lot of cool secret areas that you had to figure out how to. Oh, on Wednesday. Okay, well, we should be good. Wednesdays, I'm going back to work anyway, so if it rains on Wednesday, that's fine. It don't bother me. So, it just might be a little bit of a wet drive to work, so that I'm okay with. But as long as it stays dry tomorrow, then I'm good. No one is here. They also had a little bit bigger of a lobby. Again, you can kind of see some of my old screenshots in that one video I posted. But yeah, they had a little bit bigger of a lobby, and yep, no one's here. Yeah, I wish I could show you an example of it, but yeah, unfortunately, I just can't right now. But we'll figure out a time to do that. Definitely, we'll do a separate thing whenever it works for both of us, where we can go through both of these games. That'll be fun. I think you'll enjoy it. I think especially Splatball. I think you'll enjoy that. Kind of since I know you kind of appreciate the FPS type games. So. And then it just gave me 100 player points for my daily playtime. I don't know what. Okay, that's interesting. I'll take it though. And I think we might at least have one. Tools. Yeah, we have 3 keys. Okay, 3 blue keys though. Let's see what we can get here. And we got the bronze Ignats. Let's see what we got here. There's really only two things you get majority of the time with the blue ones. It's the Ignots or those like little gold nugget things. Or maybe that's the gold nuggets, but yeah, there's like a earn thing and then the nuggets, I think. That's what they are, so. All it does is give you a few more player points when you sell them. One's worth a little bit more than the other. Yeah, we got all the ones I think which are kind of the ones that aren't worth much. Yeah. I mean, they're free, but yeah, we basically get 16 player points for each one of them. So it's pretty close. Where are we at? We're at 13,944. Okay. I think we can get the 14,000. Again, really not much that I'm doing with these right now until not buying any more furniture or anything until I can get the villa. I will buy my villa. I will build it. I will buy lamps, but again, I'm just not going to be doing VIP until I can actually, till they finally do the lighting. There's got to be more than people than just me that want the lighting. Again, I haven't spent a lot of time on their Discord, but I can't be the only one that wants the lighting to work again. I find that very hard to believe. There were some very, very creative people out there with how they arrange their lighting and lamps around the room, and I think that's one of the coolest aspects of building a house. Is furniture's cool, but I love the lighting, and especially when it actually works and lights up your room at night. Ultimately it's up to you to kind of figure out how you want the lighting to look, what you want to be bright or how bright, and you can adjust all that. And you can go absolutely crazy with the lamps. You can have 30 lamps in your room if you want. I mean, it's just fun, I just wish they would, bring that back. And so far, that's not been a thing. I don't know. I don't know if it's a huge amount of development process or what. Just the one time I mentioned Discord, they kind of just laughed it off, said, yeah, whatever. It's like, they didn't seem really interested in hearing my suggestion, so I did not suggest it again. Kind of left it alone and said, well, that's fine. You're gonna laugh it off as haha, yeah, whatever. You'll be fine with whatever, with the lights that don't work. You'll be fine with it. And I said, okay, well, I'm just not gonna buy VIP then until you fix that. So it's up to you guys, I guess. There we go. 14,003. We got anything else over here? Let's see. Nice. There you go. And that's a pretty good number. 1440. 1440. I like that. That's a nice even number. Kind of a palindrome type number or whatever they call it. So, yeah. Let's end that there. Let's get into Shenmue. Get my controller hooked up. So again, yeah, I apologize I couldn't show you the game in action. We'll hopefully be able to find a live stream where we can actually play it, but hey, definitely check it out for yourself, and if you got some friends, join in there and play for free. Splatball and IceFall. Still excited that it's open now to me finally. And hopefully at some point we'll get folks in there and get a nice group game going, because it is fun when you get a big group of people on that. It really is pretty cool. So. All right. It'll be online for you. It'll be online in a moment here. Okay, I don't care about that. Don't care about that. Okay. Gotta get my monitor switched to the other one. There we go. The Steam will only load the games in the main monitor. At least, however I have it set up right now. It might be a setting Steam where I can adjust it, but right now Steam will only launch the game in the main window, so I gotta switch that around each time. So yeah, sorry I didn't get those loaded up ahead of time for you guys, but I was trying to get in and check everything on ovTwo. And did it load? Did it not load? What's going on here? Okay, that's back. Steam machine? Nope. $1,000 if you want to buy your Steam machine. There you go. Oh. And I think the biggest thing about that, too, is not only is it $1,000, but only 512 gigabytes. You know, I have 1 terabyte, you know, and I have to watch my space between my videos and the games. I have to watch my space. I would have to get probably the 2 terabyte. And if you want a cool controller, there you go. Now we're talking 14. Like, yeah, I would not buy this at like less than 2 terabytes. It's got 16 gigabytes of this RAM and 8 gigabytes of that RAM, which is cool, but that's still less than what my laptop has at 32. It's like, what, 24 or whatever? 2 terabytes, so that's more hard drive space, but that I have with Wi-Fi. I mean, it's a cool looking design, although I like the ones that have the really cool fancy, like, kind of designs. I mean, black is cool, but I like the ones that have kind of like puzzle pieces or whatever. But yeah, starting at 512 is kind of rough. Like, there's really not, especially when it's a Steam machine, especially one that's so oriented towards gaming. And we've seen some of these, what some of these use right now. Like my Yakuza 0 is my highest one by far, which is like just a little over 90 gigabytes. And yeah, that alone would take up, I can't do the math on that, but almost like 1/5. Pretty close to a 1/6 maybe, something like that. So you're going to use up, you know, like let's say we do, and that's not like GTA 6 or something. Yeah, what? For 512, that should be a lot less. But yeah, 512 gigabytes for a Steam machine, a gaming machine that doesn't even have 32 gigs. 32 gigs should be standard for anything at this point. And yeah, 512, and for one game, Yakuza, you're going to use like 1/5 of your hard drive? No, there's no way you could do that without like at least 2 terabytes. I mean, maybe you're just not that heavy of a gamer and you're going to use some of the smaller ones. You know, like some of the small games that we have that use the 1 gig or whatever. But yeah, and I still have a few updates I gotta do. I gotta get some updates. I gotta caught up on that during the week. Yeah, I got like 3 updates cubed. I have not done that yet, but oh, thank you for sending that. Perfect, awesome. We will check that out. I'll check that out at the end there because I have to switch the headphones anyway, so that'll be easier to do that. So, and yes, I think I got them. Yes, we did get them, so we're good. Thank you, appreciate that. But yeah, that'll be easier just kind of checking the end. Yeah, the glitch never did fix itself, but right now I just got to see if I can get someone to help me with like downloading and everything like that. So, all right. Kind of forget where we were on this and what we're supposed to do next. So we'll figure it out when we get in here. Yeah, if it's going to be interesting, we're going to have to see. We'll just have to see how when we end this live stream tonight, we'll see if it does as normal. Like the test one that I did fine. You know, obviously it wasn't a long one. My little test live stream that you saw, that one went into the studio just fine. I deleted it because I didn't need to keep it there, but I did make sure that it went in studio, was processed correctly. I don't know. It just something really weird happened with that one, and I think I could still technically delete it if I really wanted to for whatever reason, but like I don't want to delete it because we made all that progress with the big fight. Like I don't want to delete that, you know? I'm not about to just redo it because it didn't go in my studio. It's like... Like I said, I think it's the first time that it didn't... Because it takes a while for those videos to process, the live streams, but you'll see it immediately in your YouTube studio. This one did not for whatever reason, and I don't know. It could have been some kind of communication issue between my phone and Google or something like that. Something just got miscommunication, something bugged out. Oh, cool. Thank you. I saw an email come through, so I will look at it. Yeah, appreciate it, man. I will definitely reply to you some point in probably next couple days. See if maybe I could work with it. I'm not too familiar. I saw the extension or whatever. I don't really have any extensions on there, but I might talk to you about see if I can get it off Google Drive or something from you. But I'll message you in a couple days about that. So, because tomorrow, if this stuff works out with Route 66, it's going to be kind of a busy day, but that's cool. I definitely will appreciate that. It's going to be a little while till I start putting playthrough videos for Yakuza. I still have to do Shenmue 3, so it'll be a while, but it will be nice to at least have it, since it appears that this bug is not going to fix itself. And hopefully that was the only one that did that. I am keeping fingers crossed, but... I could if I had the file. I can't really do it unless I could download it. But since others can see it, I don't think I'm going to, like, re-upload it. You know, the only advantage to that is, yeah, I could download it, but if I have the file, I can't re-upload it unless I am able to get it downloaded anyway. So, it really kind of defeats the purpose. Because once it's uploaded, there's not a lot that I need to do with it in YouTube Studio. If it had some, like, major glitch in a regular video that I need to do a lot of editing on or whatever, like my New York ones or whatever, if that glitched out, yeah, I would have to re-upload that. But for a live stream, I don't really need to re-upload that one. I just mainly want the file so I can use it later if I do the playthrough videos, you know. Which I think, you know, Yakuza is going to be similar to Shenmue. We're going to have kind of a big story here. So I would kind of like to have those available. And yeah, that's just the first one that acted weird on me for whatever reason. And then when we finish this up in a little bit tonight, I'll find out a little bit later if this one's going to do the same thing or not. Okay, this is interesting. So the ferry terminal has a lot of info about the city. Shenhua says it also be the best place to look for work, which I think the ferry terminal is where the forklift job is. So I don't know if we're getting close yet to the forklift job. Possible, but... let me bring... I'm kind of good with the map at this point, but I will load it just in case, but I am getting pretty good with this. I wouldn't say I haven't like 100% memorized yet, but this was definitely a lot better and easier to figure out than Hong Kong for sure. Yeah, like I mentioned before, I kind of do like the layout here. It still feels like a big city, but it is still easy to maneuver. It's kind of a mix between like a Hong Kong and like a Bayou Village, you know. But I'm just getting again with the GameSpot. They have all these other little things you gotta It's a good map, but it is kind of annoying that they do check these things by default. Again, wish they didn't do that, but okay, so we're by that shrine. I think we're up still by that Serenary Road or whatever. Yeah, I will keep my fingers crossed for that too. I'm with you for sure. I mean, we do know that the developer wants to make it, so that's a good start.
Excuse me. Welcome. Apple a day keeps the doctor away.
That is what they say. Let me get this moved over a little bit here.
Until next time.
Oh, cool. Thanks for resigning there, man.
Excuse me. You won't find any junk in my toy selection. Go on, buy one.
Oh, cool. Yeah, thanks for sending it, man. Yeah, that looks like that could be a good game. Yeah, hopefully it's not too spooky, but.
Come on back now.
Yeah, I mean, if the poster is any indication, then yeah, I think it's going to be a little on the spooky side for sure. Like the Virtua Fighter reference there, very cool.
Maybe I should play one.
Yeah, it's been a little while since we've done the arcade, might as well. We'll get back to the other one at some point too. I'm still trying to beat this game. I've not beaten this game yet. It's like what, Shenmue II or whatever? Or was it, no, Shenmue III, but yeah. We got pretty close, but. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna. We're doing okay, but like, yeah, I don't know. You gotta get most of the pedals, you know. We're doing okay. We got a little distance between the police car, but. He is obviously catching up to us, though. 270, yeah, I think that's about the closest we've gotten so far, but...
That was a good run. Just one more. I'll come back later. I'll give it a try.
Yeah, no, I totally get it. Yeah, I don't blame you for not wanting to play it. Obviously, as you know, we did the Backrooms. I went to the Backrooms movie, and that was not nearly as scary as I thought it was going to be. Yeah, there were definitely some kind of horror parts to it, but it was a lot milder than I expected. It's a lot different than the original Backroom concept. There's a lot more character development in it, and it's not necessarily about like the entities or whatever. It's interesting. Oh wow, okay, interesting. Like a kind of a fail-safe, a little back out. I don't know. That'd be kind of tough for me to decide. I don't know if I'd want to play that on stream or not. I don't know. Okay, so I got a ways to go. Yeah, all right, well, I got some time to think about it then, at least, right? Let's go. Yeah, that's
I set a record?
yeah, that's kind of. I know there was definitely Linus Tech Tips among others that were kind of predicting that, so I don't know if anyone necessarily predicted it to be over 1,000. No, so that'll be interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing folks like Linus and others that kind of Mudahar kind of talk about that a little bit, see what they're see in the end kind of what their thoughts are about that. That could be interesting.
Chopping wood, huh? It's hard work for little pay, but you chop quicker than me.
Let me chop some wood.
Of course, young man.
That would be good, yeah. Even if it's under 500, if it's got good specs, then it wouldn't probably be so bad. But that's rough. If over 1,000 for only 5. I know memory's expensive, but
That's the way.
for 512, man, like I wouldn't recommend anyone get the laptop I just got for the wife was 1 terabyte. You know, I wouldn't have anyone
Just like that.
get anything less than a terabyte at this point. Unless you're on some basic Chromebook or something like that, where you're not be downloading a lot of stuff, have a lot of applications mainly on the web, then that probably is okay. But
That's the way.
I mean, Windows is such a bloated thing as it is anyway already.
Good. That's the way. Yeah. Good. That's the way. Good. That's the way. Bullseye. That's the way. Just like that. That's the way. Yeah. Just like that. Good.
Oh yeah, exactly. That would That's the whole idea, is that people were hoping that it would be competition with the other consoles, you know.
That's the way. Good. You did it. You won't make any money like that.
I did make money.
Let me chop some wood.
Of course, young man. Bullseye. Yeah. Good. That's the way. You did it. Yeah. Just like that. Yeah. That's the way. Good.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting to see.
That's the way.
I can't even really think about, like, I don't know, man. The requirements on it are going to be crazy, I'd imagine.
Good. You did it.
I mean, could we have, like, a...
Just like that.
I mean, because, like, Yakuza's 90 gigabytes. So,
Mhm.
it'll obviously be over 100 gigabytes, but, you know, it could be closer to, like, 1 terabyte or something. I don't know.
That's the way.
I hope not, but...
Yeah.
Because that would definitely put me out of the dream of ever getting something like that. I don't have that type of hard drive, man, but I hope they do it something reasonable for folks, you know.
Yeah.
I know it's going to be a very, very big game. You're going to have a good graphics card for that, for sure.
Impressive for such a young man.
No, I'm good.
Didn't think so. There are plenty of easier ways to make money, after all.
Like forklifting. I don't know if we're quite at the forklifting stage yet. Oh, we've been collecting food. I probably should use some of this before I keep on. Oh, cool. Yeah, there's got some cool preview. It's gonna be interesting to watch it.
You can practice your kung fu. You can all. Do you want to have a match? Gold Wolf will be your opponent this time.
That's good graphics, though, man. It's gonna be cool. Fifth one, the fifth one. I don't know how many levels there are of this, but probably at least 8, I would assume. But we'll see. Big ol'.
Unbelievable. You actually beat Gold Wolf.
Easy peasy.
That makes you 5th to 1. A true testament to your efforts. But there are even stronger opponents that await you.
Rooster step, huh? Maybe I'll give it a shot.
Late 2027. Yeah, that makes sense. I'd be okay with that. You know, that'll go pretty quick, so that wouldn't be so bad.
Should I keep going? I'll save it for later. Horse stance, huh? Maybe I'll give it a shot.
Oh, that's right. I think I remember you mentioned that. Yeah. Oh, that'll be fun to check out. Yeah. Well, next live stream we could do, which hopefully will be, I'll be back at home tomorrow from whatever I do, early enough to do a live stream. But that'd be cool to kind of get back into that. That'd be nice. And finally check out some of the games and stuff like that. I've been waiting for that opportunity. We've been having so many fights. Everything was been a chance for us at the beginning so far to really kind of chill a little bit in the town and check out everything. Check out the karaoke and all that. And then the full table of bowling. I want to totally do the bowling one. That'd be freaking awesome, man.
Maybe I'll practice some more.
Oh, I was gonna cancel, go the other one. Whatever, that's fine. Exactly, yeah. It's a fun thing, you know, and it's cool to have things. You got similar here as well, obviously, with the arcades and stuff, and some of these training things, you know. That's a good aspect to it. That's very cool. I like how they have that, so it'll be fun. I've seen a few YouTube videos here and there, but like, it'd be nice to actually try it. the Yakuza ones for myself, you know. I hope it does, man. That would be fun. Yeah, if they follow Yakuza's lead, then I don't see why they couldn't, you know.
Should I keep going? Maybe later. One-inch punch. Maybe I'll give it a shot. Should I keep going? Maybe later.
A couple of those sets were already mastered, so I don't know if we can really even train too much more with those. Yeah, it's a little bit easier, I think, the controls of it all. Yeah. I'm sure we're still going to have some bigger fights, too. Hey, there's our forklifts.
Hi.
Hey, kid. This is a restricted area.
Well,
No fun shops around here, kid. Come help us move some of this stuff around if you're free. We'll pay.
okay. Thanks.
Oh, okay.
Can you help me?
You ready to come out and have some fun with us, kid?
Well,
You're no fun. Why can't I get a job surrounded by a bunch of cute girls?
Yeah.
Hey, kid, find me a place like that, will you?
you're asking the wrong person.
Okay, well, we're not quite... I don't think we're quite at the forklift job. Yeah, well, maybe this guy will... Maybe this guy will let us do a job.
Hi.
Hey, kid. Want to put all that muscle to good use? You want to work, don't you? We're always looking for part-timers to help move stuff around.
I'm not interested.
Then get out of here already. I don't know about other jobs, but at least here you're out in the sun.
Right.
Oh, I think we are going to be interested at some point. I have a feeling. But it's apparently not that stage yet.
Looks like I can't get through here.
Aww. That's bummer. This is where we first got off the boat. Checked out all these little shops. A little while ago now.
A part-time job?
Ooh, there we go.
Excuse me.
Finally!
I'm here for the job. What do I do?
My forklift operator got some kind of stomach bug.
Forklift jab, I
can't
think.
move this all by myself. I'll pay you so.
And all I have to do is move this stuff, right?
Then you'll help? Please!
Sure, why not?
Sure.
Oh, great. I could really use the help. Let's get started then.
I hope I saw it. I saw you talking about the Yakuza 0. I might have
Take
missed.
those items to the ship, using the forklift. Here's the map. I'm counting on you.
I'll have to look for it. I'm not sure if I saw it. I may not have, but I will. Oh, thank you. Hey, they kind of coned it off for you, which is kind of interesting. Oh, okay, yep, yep. Okay. All right. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, this definitely brings back the original Shenmue. Very cool. And apparently we're moving a video game now, which is kind of funny. I gotta get kind of reuse the controls a little bit, but I think we'll be fine. I like the nighttime feel here doing this, kind of neat. Pretty easy controls though, not too bad. Gotta get used to it a little bit, but it's been a while since we've done a forklift job. Oops, did we pass it up here or what? Oh yeah, definitely. There we go. Yeah, definitely. Good memories. Yeah, cool that they brought that back. That's a nice little touch. No forklift races though, sadly. But,
That's enough for today.
$120, not too bad.
guess that should do. This port is kind of crazy, so it'll take some time to get used to. It ain't much, but here you go.
Got it. Thanks.
Come on back, you hear?
Okay. I'll see you later. Look at the time. I should get back to the hotel. Hey, Shenmue.
What is it?
We have to find the red snakes.
Yes, we do.
Yes, they must know something about my father. I'll ask around town some more.
We'll find a lead. I just know it.
Bill, I'm going to go back to the room.
Okay.
Yep, she's sleeping. All right. I guess that means we gotta sleep. Oh well. Free apples. Yeah, I like that. It just reminds me, obviously, of the. That's obviously a nod to the cat in Shenmue 1. I wish I could find. I don't really see any cats around, but it's still a cool little touch. Yeah, it's like the same exact sound. And we get free apples. Win-win. Yeah, definitely keep an eye out on community posts and everything, and obviously I'll get, I'll kind of post when I'm officially on the road and send pictures along the way as usual, and I'll keep touch with you, I'm sure, on Instagram as well. I know it'll be pretty early when I first get out, hopefully. So you may not be up quite, but once you get up, I'm sure, hopefully, if all goes well, you'll be able to see some updates from the trip at that point, so hopefully it'll be good. This is it's gonna be a similar, probably time-wise, but I have to kind of pass the area that I did before, and then we're going a little bit farther. So I don't know, I probably won't cover a ton of the area that
You need to pay for your room tonight.
I did there. A little bit, so maybe here and there. But we'll kind of go quick through that part, and then we'll cover the other section next, in more detail. That's kind of my thought process with that, so.
Good morning.
Morning.
Be careful out there. Those thugs are out there somewhere.
Yeah, I know. You should watch out too.
Right.
Stay away from anyone suspicious looking. They can come find me.
Okay, I will.
Oh, it's another rainy day. Oh, and he's not here yet. I was wondering if he was going to be here looking for work, but I guess he's not around yet. Okay. So, maybe he's there at night or something. I don't know. We'll have to keep on looking for him. Oh, he's right over here.
Hi, Mr. Dutching.
Hey, bud. You came at a good time. Want to do some work?
Sure.
Oh, great. I could really use the help. Let's get started then. The cargo I marked on your map goes into this warehouse. Here's the map. I'm counting on you.
It'd be kind of cool. Look, it'd be kind of cool. Is like if we were able to move crates with that guy, since that's like his brother or whatever. That'd be kind of funny if we could move crates with him. A little touch of like Shenmue II there or whatever, but that'd be kind of funny too. But still very cool that brought back the crate job though. Oh yeah, definitely. I'd imagine that's going to be pretty. They might have multiple jobs. Who knows? You know. Oh yeah, no, that'd be cool too. It'd be interesting to see what other kind of additional ones. Cooking one would be fine. Work in some of the stores or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, definitely a lot of possibilities for ideas they can come up with for sure. I think it's a pretty cool aspect of the game. That's good to kind of collect this money, because I know at some point we're going to need like they're going to require us to have like 5,000, I believe, from what I've read. I don't know how close we are to that point yet, but you know, somewhere down the point we need 5,000 yen or whatever for something. I don't even know what for yet, but oh yeah, the mini game. Yeah, oh yeah, that's right. I gotta make sure to watch those trailers next after you. I'll probably finish up the game here after we do this last job, so we have some time to watch the trailers. Don't know if I can play any sound for you guys, but it's probably gonna have music. But I can probably put on captions for you so you can at least you can see the captions anyway. Oh, that's the trailer 3. Okay, cool. Yeah, keep me updated. Let me know if that comes out. Yeah, at least we can see that. Yeah, we kind of figured out the controls. Maybe we can get all 5 of them. Maybe we should be able to get all 5. Oh, yeah, no, definitely. Oh yeah, it's been one of the longest developed games for sure. It's gone through so many delays. They had a leak or a hack at some point. I remember that. It's been in news for all that, so that'll be pretty epic once it finally comes out for sure. It's gonna be a lot of folks playing it for sure online, no doubt. Oh, that's the mini game. Oh, okay, cool. Boxing mini game, interesting. Can we get the last one? Oh, yeah, I would like to think they would. It's so common anymore. Well, at least a lot of the ones people play. To have arcades, I would think they'd have some kind of game area to play games, and I would think. I'd be kind of surprised if they didn't. I don't know if we're gonna get the last one. We got 4 though. I don't know if we're gonna get this last one delivered though. Yeah, definitely has like a mini game, yeah. Don't be close. Don't be close. Come on. Ah! So close! Oh, okay, so a fishing one, okay. That's cool. Yeah, that'll be nice. It looks like you get 200 total.
It's kind of crazy, so it'll take some time to get used to. It ain't much.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Got it. Thanks.
Come on back, you hear?
Okay. I'll see you later.
Looking at how you're built, I say you do martial arts. It might be a strange way of thanking you, but I'll teach you a special technique.
Huh?
Meet me at the pier at 5 p.m.
All right, well, we're going to wrap it up here. I will get the videos loaded in a minute. Made some good progress. We had a forklift job today, so we didn't do too long, but then we'll be able to try and get back into a little Shenmue tonight if we have time, for sure. 12:55. Okay, that is saved. We're good there. We can exit out of that. All right, let me get my controller out here and switch up with the headset. Yeah, that was a long time. I remember when that trailer came out. Yeah, that's been a while. It's crazy. Alright, got the headset on. I bought a matching pair of headsets recently for both my wife. I kind of needed a better one, and then we needed my wife wanted a better one too for her work, so we got matching headsets here now. All right, we got to leave that open so I can open the video here. All right, and I'm gonna exit out of the other window here, but again, thank you. Let's see who we have. We have, of course, obviously, we have Tyler. Thank you, Professor Samsung. I don't know if you're still there. And I will get back to your comments. And of course, thank you, John. I think I covered everybody there. And fingers crossed, we will be able to just do my thumbnail and everything like normal, and hopefully this thing doesn't freak out on me. But we'll find out in a few minutes. After I end the live stream, I'm gonna go and take the dogs out and just kind of let that chill for a minute, and we'll go back to it and see. So what we got here? Let me look. Look at some of our pictures here. Oops, so there's our pull one. Very cool. We got hanging out at the bar, Brian's Boat Works and Marina. Looks like those two guys aren't too happy. And we got the boxing one here. Very cool. There's the fishing one. Very nice. They're chilling. Again, yeah, it's so real. Looks like it could be a movie right there on its own. All right, let's load this up. Let me make sure sound is good here. I think we're good. Didn't switch over. Oh, let's go ahead and plug it in yet. I did that. Let's try that. Yeah, that should be good. All right, we're good. Cool. All right, let's load it up. And I will see if I can at least put like captions on here so you guys can. It's already muted, so that's cool. Although I need to unmute it to hear my. Oh yeah, okay. This is the one from 2 years ago. Okay, I did watch it. We will watch it again. No, there's definitely music on here. So, yeah, I feel bad if you guys. Obviously, you guys could easily access it if you want to see it for yourself. It's been a little while since I do remember when this came out about 2 years ago now. The song is "Love Is a Long Road" by Tom Petty. Yep. So no way I'm getting that through copyright on YouTube. So you guys could listen to it quietly. God, it feels so long ago when this came out. Yeah, this is like so long ago. I remember this. Yeah, crazy. It is good detail. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I remember every YouTuber was covering this back then. I remember. Okay, music's a little loud in my headphones there too. Oh yeah. 4 years since the trailer, yeah. I remember so many YouTubers covered this back in the day. Gotta be wild. Trust. It's a good song, though. I wish I could show it to you guys, but you can obviously watch it yourself if you want. It's a good song for it. Okay, and I think I'm pretty sure I saw the second one. But let's, I don't know if I've seen, like, the latest one, but I don't know if I've seen them all. I'm pretty sure I've seen the second one, now. Which actually, it looks like it's just taking us right there now, but I will click on it specifically. Motels, obviously. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Yeah, that kind of seems logically I would do that too. But I think I saw this one too. Okay, yeah, oh yeah, the guy's fixing his house. Yeah, okay. Cool, yeah, I saw this one too. Yeah, everyone was so excited when the new one came out, yeah. This one may not even have, I don't know if this one has music in it. I forget if it did or not, but... It's got some Spanish song in the background a little bit. Oh, God. Now it just played Everybody Have Fun Tonight. Yeah, that's going to copyright me, that's for sure. Yeah, a lot of playable characters, a million NPCs. Just the amount of NPCs alone is just absolutely insane. So she gets her out of jail. Jason. Oh, yeah. It's going to be crazy. Yeah, it looks like a movie, not a video game, you know? It's just so weird. I think that's a... I heard a rumor that she's like going to be like pregnant or something like that. If I remember, that was. I don't know if that was confirmed or not, but there was a rumor that she was gonna be pregnant or something like that. So I don't know if that was true or not, but yeah, no, definitely that would be kind of sad on it. But I thought I heard something. Maybe just a fan thing or whatever. But I thought I heard something that rumor that she was going to be pregnant at some point in this. Vice City, baby. Yeah, I don't think I've seen. Yeah, the third. We don't have. Is it the? Oh, okay. So we don't. We're still waiting on the third trailer. Okay, cool. All right, yeah. So that's the one that's coming out. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so we don't officially have that yet. Okay, cool. Yeah, I couldn't remember if the third one's out or not, and I just missed it. But no, we got that coming. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. I'm sure once the third one comes out, man, there's gonna be like a million YouTubers covering that one as well. That's gonna be pretty exciting. Everyone's gonna be talking about that. All right, let's see here. Oh yeah, I guess I could have, but that's all right. As long as you guys can see it, that's all that matters. There's music, but I don't know. It's just kind of generic music, so. Okay, cool. Yeah, I do like the pre-order start June 25th. That's what I heard. Yep. Okay, cool. Yeah. It's got very sort of 90s neon Miami-esque to it. Yeah, that's what definitely got a 90s feel to it. Okay, now it's apparently loading a Gravity Circuit speed run. 34 minutes. What the heck? Okay, wow. Well, this guy apparently speed runs it. Yeah, I'm never that good at speed run stuff. I don't think there's been any game that I've ever been able to speed run. Persona 4 Revival rebroadcast. Okay. Interesting. I'll have to check that out later. But anyway, all right. Well, thank you guys. Cool. Looking forward to, yeah, let me know too, like when that officially comes out. I'm looking forward to, I'll check it out. I'm sure it's going to be all over my YouTube and feed. I'm sure I'll get many notices when the third trailer comes out. But yeah, definitely keep me updated. Like I said, I'm going to see like a million YouTubers covering it and reviewing it, dissecting it. But yeah, no, I appreciate it, man. 'Cause, yeah, I mean, if it like comes out, depending on when is that time or whatever, I may not see it right away. But I'll definitely check out a couple. Well, thank you guys for attending the live stream. Definitely time for me to get to bed now, and yeah, no, that'd be cool. I hope there is some cool gameplay in it too. So anyway, hopefully I don't break this live stream this time. But anyway, yeah, thank you guys for watching. Yeah, and thank you, Tyler, and yeah, thank you everyone else who joined. And yeah, hopefully, if I'm not home too late tomorrow from whatever adventures I have, we can do another one. I'll probably get back into. Yeah, we'll see. Fingers crossed. Hopefully we'll get back. Maybe we'll get back into the game room, do some stuff. Maybe get back into the Persona again as well. It'd be nice to get a little back into Persona as well. Yeah, because the last 2 nights I wasn't really able to do the game room stuff, so it'd be nice to get back into some of the older games and Persona as well, depending on what we have time for. So hopefully all goes well, and we have one more stream this week. So otherwise, stay tuned to my community post and shorts, and see what adventures are in store. Hopefully it goes well. Let's see if I can get up early enough. That's what I gotta do, is get up early enough for this now. So have a great night, guys.